I believe I have everything in order here, so good evening everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld. And welcome once again to another episode of the stream. Good evening everybody. I'm a little concerned, honestly. My mouse is being a little strange as far as tracking goes, so it's very possible that my first-person shooter skills are not going to be up to snuff because things are going to get caught on stuff. I'm not really sure why it suddenly started doing this, but, well, I guess it's not really all that sudden, all things considered. It's done it fairly often in the past, but, well, this is going to be the first time that it's gotten in the way of me playing an FPS. Ah, well. We'll see how the night goes. At the end of the day, I'll find some way to take out the, aggressive elements of the evening. So, last we left off, I finally snuck into a place that I should definitely not be. Surrounded by a whole bunch of people from a private military corporation by the name of Bell Tower. They appear to be looking for something in this area. They have cordoned it off, and they have made sure that nobody can go in or out. Except they didn't expect me and my sussy baka senses to find a vent. So, you know, there's that. As it stands, that means that I'm in the middle of this city surrounded by a whole bunch of folks that will shoot me on sight. And I believe last I left off, I jumped down an elevator compartment to find a praxis point, which I could use to level up a skill if I so chose. That said, I don't know if I should use it or if I should save it up for a special rainy day, because I think I'm actually pretty close to getting 1 3 points alone. As that may be, though, yeah, at this point we're trying to figure out just what they're looking for, although I do have a sneaking suspicion that I understand what they're after. I think they're trying to find their hacker. I think they're trying to find, in particular, the hacker that's attacked Seraph Industries, because I think they're connected to it somehow. Well, there's one good way to find out, and that is to get into the game proper. And as such, I'm going to start making my way over there presently. Give me just a moment as I check and make sure that everything is working as expected and intended. I see audio playing, I see video showing. And with that, my monitor also didn't decide to mess up, so that's all good news. And away I continue. Maneuvers in the dark. Sent to Highland Park to investigate a signal, Jensen discovered more than he bargained for. A secret FEMA facility temporarily occupied by Black Op mercenaries. The same mercenaries who left him for dead 6 months ago. Forced into combat with a soldier named Barrett, Jensen proved victorious, emerging from battle with a corpse on his hands and another possible lead. An apartment complex in China named Hangshaw Court Gardens. Where we find ourselves now. Or at least very near to. Now then, let's get back to the matter at hand. Not sure if echo or lag. This is one of those things I just can't tell. So at this point, where am I? At this point, I am at floor 3, and there's a vent. This vent leads to a hallway. Right, yes. Ah, yeah, this old chestnut. Main mission is in one direction, and my side mission is in completely another. Ah. Interesting. Huh. So how do I get down from here? Oh. No, that is not how I get down from here. Because that drop's not going to tickle. And I can't do anything with that. And there's nothing here, except for the sign, but I doubt that's my way down. Then... perhaps... What is the meaning of this place? Do they expect me to have the Icarus system by now? I mean, not an unlikely not an unlikely case, but... well, there is this. Oh dear. Green arrows means I'm okay, if I remember correctly. People just kind of be like, oh, there's a weird guy here. Okay, whatever. I think I'm... oh. I don't think I'm entirely away from, dangerous folks. You alive? Okay, you're alive. May not be awake, but you're alive. It looks dangerous. I think my first order of business is actually to get street level again. Happy duck noodles. You know what? That duck can be as happy as it likes with all the noodles it can handle. Oh. And I can drop to my death. Well. Yeah, I'm still noticing a little, finickiness with my mouse. I wonder if I weigh it down, maybe. Oh dear, I'm all the way back here. Alright. Well, then I know I go this way, followed by this way. So it decides to load. Nah, I can't get down that way. Alright, therein lies the problem. I'm trying to find my way down, and it's not forthcoming. So there's air conditioning units. Yeah, like, you see this? Like, I'm scrolling my mouse up and down smoothly. The game is not. I don't like that. It is ever so slightly annoying. Wait. Is there anything that I can carry that I can climb on top of? I don't think there is. Also, going up to go down seems... well, okay, it's not the silliest thing in the world. Could jump across that. But I think I can make it. Hi, civilians. Hello, fellow civilians. Qui-Gon District. Oh. Alternate way to this place? Eh. Anti-something or other. That's a hacking terminal with a multimeter next to it. Or not a multimeter, ammeter? No, that's not it either. I'm gonna stop thinking that I know what I'm talking about. Qui-Gon District. Frankie B's Rent a Fence. For all your fence needs. So... that's interesting. Ah. Wait a minute. I think I might actually be able to access precisely where I need to go. Like, out here. Which makes this very interesting. Also, is this a stairway down to ground floor? Oh, heck. I think it is. Well, yes. It appears to be. Cool. So what's on this floor? There are people in that room. Oh, this could be interesting. Okay. Can't hack that. So what I need to do is I need to bounce that way, that way, that way, that way. Huh, cool. Oh, this is a pain in the ass.
Access granted.
Well, it worked, but... Oh, that is not good in a game like this. You need to be able to be fast. Eh? No way. You guys just okay with me doing that? Apparently. I'll take that. Ebook. The Science and Theory Behind Cochlear Implants by Hugh Darrow. Excerpt from a paper in Neonature, February 2010. A cochlear implant is a small electronic device implanted into the cochlea which aims to restore a very basic level of hearing to the deaf or severely hard of hearing. They are the most widely used neuroprosthetics in the US. In order to understand how a cochlear implant works, one must first understand how the human ear works. Sound waves travel through the air and are funneled into the auditory canal by the pinna, the outer part of the ear. Oops. No. Can I hit page 2, please? Thank you. That we can see. The sound waves travel down the auditory canal and put pressure on the tympanic membrane, also known as the eardrum, causing vibration of the ossicles on the other end of the eardrum. This vibration continues through the ossicles and puts pressure on the oval window attached to the cochlea. The cochlea is where the sensation of hearing occurs. It's a fluid-filled space that spirals like a seashell. Within the spirals of the cochlea are small hair cells called the organ of Corti. When pressure is put on the oval window, the fluid within the cochlea moves, and some hair cells are pressed down. When this happens, the hair cells become activated and transmit this information to the brain. Different perceptions of sound are based on the different combinations of sound waves pressing down various hair cells in the organ of Corti within the cochlea. People who are deaf or hard of hearing may have an ineffective cochlea or damage to that area. They may also have damage to the ossicles that transmit sound vibration. I'll admit, I knew some of this. I didn't know all of it. I didn't know precisely how the cochlea worked. But I knew most... I mean, I knew the rest of it. The ossicles are the bones in your ear. And I even remember both the English and Latin names for them. The hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. The, in order, the malleus, the ingus, and the stapes. Look at me being a nerd. Well, here's another locked door. Oh, God. Well, time to hack again. So... Oh, boy. Well, I need to reach that in the process of working on this, so... 45% chance? What? That should be good.
Access granted.
Access granted. Thank you. Oh, dear. I think they're in the middle of refinishing this one. Or not. Dazzle Me magazine updated every report cycle with the newest in celebrity news and gossip. Current top-rated articles. Exclusive! We talk with Eliza Kassan about life on the newsline and the private life she keeps behind closed doors. Nyashia Akeem spotted on the town with a new man. See our spy cam pics here. Me Love's soulful singer, Brock Nyman, speaks frankly about his destructive relationship with his mother and his struggle with addiction. MDM unveils their fall collection in the teaser photo spread. Paris' weather artists and the new wave. Fashion plate or fashion hate? We let you decide the best and the worst in our interactive section. A tribute to Emile, Life in the Spotlight. Jocasta Beltane, author of the mega-selling romance Hearts of Steel, talks exclusively about the new feature film adaptation starring Lee Ash and Ruby DeSilvio. This year's Academy Award predictions. Who will go home a loser? Glad to see the entertainment industry never changes. Glad to see the entertainment industry never changes in the middle of this dystopian hellscape. And then there's this bit of fried offal. Well, that gets me down to the ground again, but I don't necessarily want to go to the ground. I actually want to go across the way here. And leap. I made it. I live. Huh. Okay. Now, I could hack this. Something tells me Dude or Pants here ain't gonna be too happy about that, though. And then there's this door. Which is...
We'll find her! I don't care what your excuses are!
Hmm.
How one little bitch escaped from a cage, let alone get past that many odd guards! The competence here is extraordinary! You don't care what happened to them! Come on, right, find that top fucking bitch before she goes underground and we lose her! Do you have any idea how much she's worth? Unless you want to find out after I can double the amount of your salary, I suggest you find her. No!
Oh, he angry. Oh, he mad. Hmm. Dun 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 dun.
Fuck!
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now then. Here's a problem. How do I drop him off the roof? Ah. Over this way, apparently. Toodles! That is honestly kind of terrible, not gonna lie. But hey, to be fair, I didn't kill him. Gravity did. Dude's place is decked out, by the way. Also, oh look, a gun. Can I do anything with this? Hell no, I have nowhere near the capacity to do anything with that. Okay. Good to know. Cool, great, awesome. I really ought to just sell this sniper rifle. Not exactly the sort of thing that you use in a pulse-pounding firefight. typically the sort of thing you use when you set up a sniper nest. And the thing is, I'm doing non-lethal sniping, so... I don't know. Sentimental value, we'll call it that. Hello, friend. I'm curious as to what's in here. Oh, God. 25% chance of being detected. Give me what I am looking for. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's what happens when your mouse is screwed.
Access granted.
Hello? That's a fridge that I could... I wonder. Anything behind it? Not really. That was fun while it lasted. Credit card. I'll take that. Ooh, 6,000? I really ought to be thinking about getting those Praxis kits from the place before I leave. I wonder how much May's going to give me for killing that dude. Global Politics Review, Chapter 6, The Middle East, A Crucible of Fire. This troubled region has undergone great upheavals in the last decade and a half, with the formation of the United Arab Front and the progression towards a single Islamic superstate. The invasion of Israel in the early 2020s marked the final stage of the UAF's plans to impose control over the region. Despite the 2015 oil crash, the UAF's solidarity enabled member states to recover from the subsequent loss of economic power. The 6-month war had lasting effects, and years later, dispossessed Israeli nationals continue to strike in ongoing guerrilla, or as the UAF call them, terrorist, attacks. Without Saudi oil to strengthen them, the UAF are not the player on the world stage they purport to be, but with the growing number of Islamic states in Southeast Asia, their reach may be greater than expected. What? What did I do? Ooh. What's this? Why are there tranquilizer darts in this person's bedroom? Hi, Kurgan. Welcome on in. I hope the evening finds you well. Why? Oh. Am I gonna find a corpse in here at some point? Because, like, it's kind of feeling like I was gonna run into a body or something. Also, that is a sealed vent. So I wonder why this is here. That's a bicycle. That's a lot of beer. I walked right past this. Also, posters for the Hive. Ah, I get it. I found the DJ's apartment. I'm only half joking, folks. Help me. Water pressure problems. Attention all tenants. As you all know, we have been having problems with low water pressure. Beginning this Friday, we will be checking all water shutoff valves, both inside and out. We will be entering each apartment to do this, beginning with the 8th floor and working down. The entire process should take 1 week. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding, the superintendent. Kyoye, my friend. It was wonderful running into you at the market yesterday. I missed talking to you. We should set up a date to play mahjong one of these evenings. Don't forget to encourage Shelin to apply at the Taiyong Medical Factory here in the lower city. I hear they're looking for qualified technicians to work on a very special project. It won't be research intensive, just manual labor, but it includes lots of overtime because they have a very tight deadline to meet. A job at Taiyong is a good way to get to Upper Hangsha. At least that's what I've heard. Yuehai. By Shelin. Shelin, my special son. I saw a documentary on Upper Hangsha last night. It's so beautiful. Life seems so enjoyable for everyone. I saw Yuehai at the market yesterday. She's very pretty. You should court her. She told me to tell you that Taiyong Medical is looking to hire technicians. I think it would be a very good way for you to move up in the world. Opportunities there could give you a real chance to get to the upper city. I'm saying prayers for you. And I hope you're eating right. With boundless love, your mother. I know, Ma. I'm on it. Why do you always have to pester me about things? I'll let you know if I get the job. Mock Pharma at mockpharma.usa. At Mock Pharma Online, we carry all the generic medication you've come to trust at the best prices anywhere. We have all your pharmaceutical needs covered. Cold and flu, aches and pains, skin rashes, gout, lymphatic disruptions, gastric incursions, peptic destabilization, metabolic solipsism, ennui and angst, explosive diarrhea, implosive diarrhea, and rickets, and many more. Shop online or give us a call at 1-808-555-2455. Mock Pharma Pharmaceuticals, caring for real. Whew. Alright. Well, that's this. I got experience for hacking the door. That's what matters. It's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. I hacked, therefore I got XP. Yes, I did. I said it twice, as a matter of fact. Both explosive and implosive. Whee! Oh, cool. You can catch ladders mid-fall. That's cute. And now I'm down here. Whatever's down here. Oh, hey, that looks... Wait. Is Sasuke walking his messenger pigeons? Hmm. Well, this is the sort of thing that happens right before you get shanked in a dark alley. Ooh, sewer access, you say? Wonder what's down there. Maybe I should go look. Fighting a boss in Elden Ring and all you heard. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
I think bringing in Bell Tower to police the city is a great thing for Shanghai. I'm sure some of those corrupt officials in the Chinese bureaucracy are having sleepless nights these days.
You think Bell Tower isn't corrupt? I've seen them look the other way lots of times when the trials are shaking down clients. And don't get me started about the work they do for TYM.
I know you're right.
I mean, you're right.
I don't know. I just feel a little safer with them around.
Well, I don't like the
I
idea
wouldn't.
of a foreign police force overseeing us. The way they speak English to us on purpose. I imagine that's how it felt when the Japanese were here during the Second World War.
Does anyone here understand me, damn it? I ever get stuck here. Hey, you speak American? Come on, man. Have some sympathy
Dude.
for a stranger in a strange land.
Dude. Calling English Americans kind of cringe, bro. Ooh, a door. Ooh, a credit card. 2 praxis points. Yes! I dinged by opening a door, folks. Ooh, credit card. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a safe. Oh boy. Can I do this? I hope I can do this. Can I... As a matter of fact, can I hack it? Yeah.
Access granted.
Thank you. Good evening. And a credit card. 208 credits. Yes, please. Okay. Nothing special here. Hello, Bolts. Side mission 1 is to go see May. That's ladders. Ladders. They go places. Pretty sure I shouldn't get in trouble if I attempt to hack that. Eh?
我晓得，只要那个 BTs 他们要打，老板说我们也可以打。
Never mind.
新的零件不错，可是我要别的东西。
I
那好
bet you will.
再见。
Maybe this will get me in trouble. Let's quick save and make sure. Clean, clean. Okay, so I can spam attack. Oh, Jesus. This is risky business. Especially if I immediately set off detection. Yeah,
Access
that was
denied.
not working. I have nuke viruses.
This is not the place for you. Get out, 老外。
Eh. Well, somebody wasn't happy with me. Oh.
谁？我想了，讲那个 BT 他们要打，老板说我们也可以打。没有什么，有一个看起来很先进。那好，再见。
Wait, I don't need to hack that. Oh my god.
Access granted.
I think I did it. I accidentally used a nuke in the process, but I did it. Ooh. Shiny. Combat rifle ammo, you say. And flammable barrels. Do you know how much havoc I could cause by just picking these up and yeeting them at people? Not that I will, mind you, of course, but, you know, options I have.
Does anyone here understand me?
Harvesters. Harvesters everywhere. There is nothing back there, but there is an open door here with another credit card. I'm really getting to the point where I could just buy both those Praxis kits. I do have to get a little more money, though. Ooh, what's this? Is this just a shortcut to Quagan District? I don't know. I'm a little concerned about drawing attention to myself by attempting to hack it. Hello. Huh.
想得出这些调查员是怎么出来的？
Yeah, well, I was hoping one of them would tell me how long it would be before I could get back in.
你想让一个钟楼的调查员有点基本的礼貌，在这小镇上，你可以去试试。
I like that they're having a bilingual conversation there.
I don't care what kind of operation is going on. Now let me in immediately.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Now move along, please.
How dare you? Who are you to tell me I can't get into my own home? Do you know how much money I pay for this place?
Too much, apparently.
Move along before there's trouble.
You bell tower assholes are all the same. You don't have an answer to an honest question, so you start to threaten.
Sounds about right.
最好有事。
Yeah, that's just kind of how it works, ma'am. Well, yeah. Let's quick save first. Hacking time. Ooh, I want it. I'm about to get greedy.
Access granted.
Ooh. Yeah, it's really just a shortcut up to this, isn't it? Hello, pal. Oh, hey, traveler.
城里最好的价格。
Oh. Don't look at me, man. I just work here. Well, no, I don't. I work for somebody completely different. What's down here? I would have silently lied to myself. Oh, dear. I think I found the mining rig. I think I found where they took all those 3080s. Ooh. Y'all really know how to tempt me. Oh, please.
Access granted.
Y'all really gotta get a better way to lock your safes. Well, another roughly 2,000, and I will have enough for both of those praxis kits at the hospital. And I'm not even done with this place yet. It's the Qui-Gon District, which in theory could take me back to May. I know this is going to sound strange out of context, but let's go sewer diving. There might be money down there, for all I know. Wrong direction. This way. This is where I need to go. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, there's another hacking point here, too. La da 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 da. Holy crap. Okay. This looks annoying. Now. Why, oh why, would I want to go after that? For a spam attack. I'd want to go after that 3 for a spam attack. So, order of operations would be... Oh, jeez. Actually. Yeah, this is my first... This is my first I'm going to nuke it, actually. Now, what I can do is I can run for that, run for this, hit the clearance, hit the spam, hit that, hit this, 28 seconds. Let's style on these doofuses. Yeah, okay.
Access granted.
That's perfectly fine. That was not that difficult. I had like 30 seconds. I had ample time. Ammunition count. Generic upgrade. These crates are suspicious. Suspicious crates. Suspicious crates of suspiciousness. That, however... Drop that. Drop this. Drop the other thing. Combine with... I could do trusty sidearm or combat rifle. It's an ammunition count upgrade. I think I'll go to the combat rifle this time. I've been boosting the trusty firearm, the trusty sidearm for a while now. Anything? Anything at all? Nothing. Oh, it's worth checking. There's the sewer access. There's the side door, which I believe leads into, yeah. Oh hey, there's a door and a hack here. Oh my god. That's an interesting data store. I most certainly want what's in that. %5 chance of getting caught. It's gonna be a hell of a game.
Access granted.
I would like to point out that level 5 security node was specifically to get my hands on 50 experience. That's kind of shitty. I'll take a nuke virus.
Now we're gonna take a break for a word from our sponsors. Oh wait, I don't have no freaking sponsors. Let's get back to talking smack. I love how everyone is shocked and full of dismay in this fucking footage. I mean, seriously, followers, it's actually kind of fun.
Hi, buddy. Hive. Okay. Oh no. This Saturday, the Hive is celebrating 15 years in Lower Hengsha. Come join us to celebrate with an all-night bash. Free champagne from 7 to 10 p.m. Tuesdays, Ladies Aug Night. Augmented ladies drink for free every Tuesday from 7 to 11 p.m. Thursdays, check out our international superstar, DJ Trung Hoa, spinning the latest in Vietnamese trance. Cool. Fridays, Radical Chic Night, the theme that started it all. Come dressed as your favorite freedom fighter or political dissident, and you could win a free trip to the mainland's most luxurious spa, Yangtze Breeze. Hope to see you at the Hive. Hey man, wanna head to the Hive tonight? I'm meeting Lele and her friends. Some of them are pretty cute. Yes, count me in. I've seen some of Lele's friends. Oh god. Well, if I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna sell it right, I suppose. Jack up your sex life with Potentia. Tired of leaving her wanting more? Out of sorts because you aren't the man you should be? Unleash the mysterious power of the Balkans. Potentia is the #1 male enhancement in all the Baltic states, and it's proven effective. Special 4-for-1 offer. Contact us to order Potentia now. We'll throw in three additional vials. And for a limited time, we'll also throw in Potentia Beach Blanket, so you can show the world what you love to do after you go swimming. Potentia, jack up your sex life. I feel dirty. The next 3 decades, the future to come. A natural outgrowth of today's increasing fragmentation of governmental and national structures will be a return to a concept that was once a key part of medieval and Renaissance era cultures, the city-state. Narrowing a focus to more local issues instead of federal mandates is a common reaction to a threat mindset. Several cities, most notably Seattle and Dallas in the United States of America, have already adopted a fortress mentality, effectively walling off their dominions to become a minor nation of their own. On one level, a loss of centralized control is inevitable, but then a greater degree of autonomy could also bring greater benefits in terms of resource allocation and population control. It's estimated that by 2050, the city-state model will be typical, with larger metroplexes such as New York, London, Tokyo, Paris, and Moscow incorporating in such a fashion. See... Yeah... They've got a point and I hate it, but also... one of the original points of, say, the United States Senate or Parliament was supposed to have been an individual acting as a representative for a region, such as a nation-state or a city-state. See how that went over time, mind you, but it's neither here nor there. Well, that's that. Also, is there anything under the bridge? No. I was going to check, though. Alright. I dove into one shithole, let's dive into another. Down to Goblin Town. Yuzhou District. Parking area. There's a parking area in the sewers? I don't want to think too hard about that, actually. That seems like the sort of thing that's going to lead to very disgusting discoveries. Oh, someone's climbing through vents. Oh. This doesn't look so great. Of course, this is coming from me, climbing through sewers. Of course it's not going to look great. You know, a friend of mine pointed out the other day that we're actually really close to the dates of this game. Like, as a matter of fact, I think this game's events occur in 2027, which ironically is also when the events of Fallout happen. That's spirits. That's... Oh, I know entirely what that is. That's soju. Okay, it's either soju or there's another spirit that I'm blanking on the name of. That poor bicycle. That's a door that doesn't open. By the way, Kurgan, I believe you were correct at what is down here in the sewer. It's a very good guess. Huh. Thankfully, I didn't just land in it. Alright, let's, oh wait, no, I just went to the park. That was the parking area? Ew. I don't know what they're parking down there, but it ain't very good, is it? Alright, there's literally nothing of interest down here, so let's get on with it. Alright. Let's not fall down the, Let's not fall down into the sewer. That would be kind of an ironic and disgusting way of dying. And back up I climb. So there's multiple ways into the Yaja district that I now understand. That's cool. Whee! And ultimately, I found probably, like, the most tactical espionage asshole version, which was to go through a vent and sneak basically all the way up to the 3rd floor. This was apparently, like, the most Metal Gear method of getting up here. Which is kind of funny. And now... Yeah. Thought I saw something for a second there. Never mind. And up I climb. Is there no other up? Wait, nope. This is up. Aha. Use them puzzle-solving kidneys. Which gets me another floor up, in which I find another vent. And a crate. Why is there a crate here? Hey, Matt, welcome on in. Airman's elevator. This is the one that had the... Yep, the Praxis at the bottom. Yep, this is the one that... You told me about that yesterday, and I went and picked it up. There's another vent up there, and I want to get to it. I'll wound it. Yeah, last week. That's what I mean. Don't mind my brain. It does stuff. Yesterday was tunic. Yes. Oh. Huh. Well, this place looks ritzy. I'm going back. So how the hell do I get up there? One up. Grr. Arg. I don't think I get up there, unfortunately. Not without spending on, like, super jump, I guess? Which I could do, but... oh well. Still need to get about, like, 2,000 credits to get both the Praxis out of the hospital. Which is certainly a thing that I'm aiming to do. Well, that's cute. They're clever puzzle solving with crates or a jump boost vent. Hello. Speaking of vents, once again, that sussy baka sense is really kicking in. Okay. Worth it. I think I found the garbage. Alternatively, I found somebody's apartment. That looks like garbage. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. Just you got 1 second sooner. Oh no. Shit, I know where I am and I'm in trouble. This is precisely where they've been trying to find somebody, which means that I am coming up right against these guys. That's not great. It's fine. I mean, I do have smart vision, but I also want to explore more because that's what this game is about, exploring. Who cares about the main plot? You find stuff, you do shit. That's what this game's about. dun, 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 dun. Does this, like, immediately lead directly into the apartment? It does, doesn't it? All the stuff nobody asked for. Exactly. And then everybody else does all the things that you never asked for. Okay. This door is open. Ooh, I'll take pistol ammo. Anything under the fridge? Nah. Good to check, though. You really ought to clean under it more often. Huh. You know, methinks this all leads to the same basic spot. And that there are many ways to get into this room, some of which alert guards quicker than others. They'll live. Mostly, it's mostly protein paste at this point anyway, considering the future.
Who's holding up the damn elevator?
No idea, sir.
Oh dear.
That elevator has to be free at all times. Our specialist needs to get up here and break into this computer ASAP.
Acknowledged, sir.
Are you in good hands?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What's that?
See?
I've got a man down here.
Do you now? Corpse pile. I mean, you say corpse. It's more like carcass, I think. Although, actually, don't both of those refer to dead bodies? Add details. I mean, they're still alive. I just one-punch manned them into La La Land. I didn't kill them. Ah, this is the garbage room. This is where the trash man resides. With concussion, are you sure? Look, they'll recover. Probably. They call it a non-lethal takedown. I'm willing to accept that at face value. You know, I just sit here walking circles around that room. I need to just get to it, I guess. Non-lethal the same way Batman's non-lethal in the Arkham games, maybe. It was just a non-lethal gas explosion. I don't know why everybody's so up in arms. They're still alive. Still in one piece. Just got minorly exploded. No big deal. Why does that sound like an Archer line? Sounds very much like an Archer line, right? Alright, let's get down to business, I suppose. To quote Matt Mercer, how do I want to do this? Good God, what did they do? Oh, hey, look, there's a Bitcoin mining operation in there. Found some more 3080s in there. This looks precarious. This looks quite precarious. Just let me know. The PS5 is a myth. It's really wild that Sony's going to release the PS6 when the PS5 never existed. You lie. It's a clever ruse. They've pulled the wool over your eyes. It's secretly a cardboard box with PS5 printed on the top. You've just been vividly hallucinating this entire time. Jesus, how do I want to do this? There's a door there, which is collectively vividly hallucinating to the point that we invented calculus. Yeah, interestingly enough, that calculus also led to people being able to make this. Look, when you reach a high enough level in Illusion Wizard in Dungeons & Dragons, that's kind of a thing you can do. Come to think of it, isn't that kind of what VR wound up... Never mind. I'm just jumping down the rabbit hole head first at this point. How do I... Okay, I really need to figure out how I'm going to take out these chuckle fucks. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Gunshot! Stop it!
Huh?
On the ground!
I'm not your mother last night. I always wanted to use that line. Well, sorry, I'm not going to interrupt you guys' night any further. I'm just going to let you guys go ahead and do what you will. Bathroom, bathroom. Cool. Excuse me? What? Huh. Like, I'm very confused. Yeah, they're gonna have some, feelings they're gonna have to talk about in the future, methinks. Gonna have a spirited conversation. Wow, look at this place. Is that... Oh my god! Oh, oh dear. That's a meme face right there. Ooh, stop worm, nuke virus. Gee, I wonder who was here. Binary on a friggin... Okay. Yeah, sure. Look at this Matrix Neo-ass motherfucker. Anyway. Windmill. Wait. Windmill. I feel like there should be the potential to get his code. It just seems like the sort of thing that could happen. IP addressing and binary for some sticky notes are entirely valid. I mean, yes, but let's face it, this guy ain't exactly a networking specialist. He's a hacker. Also, I see the look of disapproval down there. Call lawyer, hit the gym. Good God. This doofus. Alt F4. Never again. Wait a minute. Buy broccoli and lube. I can't make this up, folks, and I can't unring that bell that now that I've read that both in my mind and aloud. I got nothing, folks. Also, wait a minute. Let's see if I can't find a way to figure out this dude's password. Let me help you forget. Nope, I think that just embedded it further. Yeah, they had one of the OG meme faces in there too. Why is he buying broccoli and oh God, why? You know, a thought occurs to me. And it doesn't involve broccoli or lube, funnily enough. I'm gonna hack this computer and I'm gonna get surrounded. This is probably unrelated purchases. You know that game where you're supposed to buy like 4 items at Walmart to freak out the cashier? Fairly certain you could win pretty quickly with just broccoli and lube. Apparently that's where this conversation is going for the evening, folks. Oh, God. Alright. Okay. In the middle of all that conversation, you know, I have the ability to hit a support node that can soften. Just batting 1,000 today. Okay, quick save, please. Yes, please. Oh, God. Like they call this a level 1, and then I'm surrounded by level 3 folders for my starting move. With a mouse that's not working properly, mind you. And there's 2 level 3 data nodes, followed by... Oh God, well... And here we go. Soften. And spam. Sure that worked. Oh no, you don't. Fine, nuke it.
Access granted.
I don't care. Yeah, I have a lot of stops and nukes. Alright. This conversation was automatically saved to conversation history. Hive Master, you there? Pick up, please. Mr. Van Bruggen. This is a surprise. No time for chit-chat. Job offer still good? Depends. What you do. Depends. What you do, Ari. What? What I'm paid to do. Only this time clients aren't happy. She never is. So you'll arrange with HK? Might take some time. Do it. What the fuck you do, Windmill? Never seen Dragon Lady this PO'd. BT's heading your way. Safety's off. Suggest you get out now. Transcendental. Hive Master, you say?
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called The Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Get inside Hive, you say? Well, I can do that. So... now to make my way back down from whence I came. Come to think of it, though, I think I should actually be able to just drop to here, go this way.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive.
Uh-huh.
The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name.
Tong.
Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
Tong?
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Tong, you say? Interesting. So to stop being so cagey, yeah. So in the original game Deus Ex, that was released by Eidos, or was it Eidos, or was it something else? Now I'm blanking. However, the original, like, first ever Deus Ex computer game that was released way back in the age of, you know, your Dooms and your Daikatanas and, yeah, all that glorious malarkey, there was a character in that game by the name of Tracer Tong. So, it's kind of interesting that we're finding somebody that's surname is Tong, who is involved with the Triads in Shanghai, and we're about to meet them and potentially even, dare I say, work with them? I think it was Eidos. I'm just not sure because Eidos has also been a very recent name in my memory. So I was like trying to think, was it... Eidos is an older company, isn't it? Like, Eidos has been around for a while. Huh. Where am I? What the hell ass am I doing? It's been around for quite a while. Yeah, I thought it actually might have been Eidos that did the original Deus Ex, because I think Eidos also did this one, didn't they? Considering I think they still owned the IP. Hi, buddy.
You look here.
Let's see if there's anything that I don't care to keep a whole bunch of. Combat rifle ammo, 10mm pistol ammo. Got 25 5-packs? Yikes. I'll probably do a few less of those. Stun gun, tranq rifle, silent sniper rifle, and combat rifle. Nuke viruses, cyber boosts, painkillers, stop worms. AUD, which I need to use at some point.
Fortune and glory to you.
Another 1,200 credits, and I can get myself 2 Praxis points. It's better enough not ever give up the... I mean, yeah. Quite honestly, I mean... I'd be of the mind that even if you owned the IP to a game that flopped, you wouldn't want to give up the licensure without a big deal. Because if somebody else is going to try to revive a crappy game, for instance, you're kind of going to want to get in on the ground floor. That's just shrewd business sense, in my opinion. Anyway.
Has Chan been taken care of?
Well, yes, he has.
He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
They'll think it's a suicide. Just leave it at that.
I'm glad to hear that. death is not something I wish to treat lightly. But his death does bring me relief. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done. But here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it.
Please be more than 1,200. 2K. Rotten business. Yeah, no freaking kidding, rotten business. Alright, let's go to the limb clinic and get those practice points, like, right now. Pretty sure there's no other side quests in Hang Sha, but I could be wrong. I didn't exactly tear this place up from bottom to top. Now the trick is finding my way to that limb clinic, because it's a little bit of a winding path. Also, that will bring me up to 4 praxis points, so I should probably find some stuff to invest in. I'm sorry, but Darrow's voice just does not do him any favors when it comes to not sounding like a snooty asshole. My last visit to Prague. It sounds like a slightly less flamboyant Pegasus.
You need practice software? Neuromuscular? Something else? Look at computer.
Funny thing is, I don't need Neuromuscular. I haven't needed Neuromuscular for months. And they actually point that out in the game. They're like, wait, there's actually kind of something interesting about that.
You're very welcome, sir.
Thank you. Open. Open sesame. Alright. Augmentations. Hacking Analyze. What does this do? Select a node to see chances of detection, automatic. Thought I already got that, basically. This body's not rejecting. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's basically unheard of other than him. Like, everybody that has augmentations needs neuropazine. It's a gigantic talking point that they make in this game that, like, everybody with augmentations is going to be dependent on neuropazine forever. And that it's this gigantic chain around their neck. And this is why augmentation is evil and should be destroyed and never talked about ever again. It's basically the big sword of Damocles hanging over augmentation that's been set there by humanity purists and anti-augurs. And yet, our character is not facing rejection. So our character flies in the face of their argument. It may be pertinent to say that our character is dangerous to their mentality. Really, neuropazine is kind of horribly expensive. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's almost as if it's roughly the same as anti-rejection meds for organ transplants. That stuff ain't exactly cheap. People that go through organ transplants have to deal with that for the rest of their lives, too. But, I mean, the alternative for those folks is definitely very grim. And I wouldn't wish that fate on anybody. So, you know, people do what they need to do. Smart vision, see through walls. This is tempting to get. Reflex booster? Take down multiple opponents. Prevents augmentation, deactivation, and energy loss from EMP grenades and electricity. Ooh. I will refrain from using the typical reactive sound effect for that, but that's pretty nice. Energy consumption. Oh, from the cloaking system. I should probably eventually think about getting that. Dermal armor, cybernetic legs, sproing, sprint enhancement. Yes, get energy. Run silently. Oh, I'd like to get that. Not gonna lie. Oh. Wait, that's manual activation? Okay, you know, that's actually a good point. That shouldn't actually be all that shocking to me. Jump and land from any heights. Total silence. Leg silencers. Cybernetic arm prostheses. I should get more carrying capacity while I'm at it too. Reflex booster gives more stealth options. Wall penetrating radar is good for sneaking. Punch through walls is fun because you can punch through fucking walls. Also, arms are nice, aren't they? They're very useful. God, I'm being such a dumbass right now. Oh. I deserve that. Oh, God. That was wide open. You're the one that's getting abused. I'm the one that got bunked. Alright. Take care. Have a good evening, Matt. Oh god. Okay, let's find some stuff to do. I'll get another energy cell for starters. Get more carrying capacity for another one. And I'm getting abused here with bad puns. Wow, both of you are so put upon, says the fox with the concussion. Fortify. No, I never use Fortify. Could increase the stealth. Could get the reflex. Could get last known location marker. Could get smart vision. Jesus, okay. Yeah, let's get smart vision. Let's see through walls. Hell with it. And on I go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait, wrong game. Now picturing in Adam Jensen's voice, let's it go. Sometimes I concern even myself.
It doesn't happen often, but it appears that I may have...
My poor brain cells. Wait, I still have those? I mean, they're somewhere interspersed up there between other questionable things.
Good to see you again, sir. Go right in.
I have a club card. I found it in the Honghua Hotel, actually. I also found a Taiyong medical card in Honghua Hotel, come to think of it. Wow, I got access for everything in this place from the Honghua Hotel. Hi.
Nice. Those custom jobs. They sure ain't TYM. They mostly make knockoff crap. You take what you can get, though, right?
Wow, that's a castigation of Taiyong. That's security 4. Oh, the Hive is Harvester territory.
That's right, Bell Tower. They're the cops around here in case you didn't know it. They're here to put an end to corruption. And I can get them here in seconds because my dad works for them.
Wow, that's cool. So if I call you next week, can you get me on the guest list? And the cover charge here is highway robbery.
Oh, buddy, you are getting milked, and not in the way you want.
He's got to be kidding me. The owner of the most popular club in Hengsha has his office in a smelly old basement?
Mr. Tong is conscious of his roots. He likes everyone he does business with to be conscious of them, too.
Right. And on the plus side, if a business associate displeases him, the basement is much more private.
You said it. I did. But I advise you not to repeat it to just anyone. I only mentioned it because I'm trying to score.
Good luck with that.
That is honestly refreshingly open of you, but God, that line had zero game. Bathroom. Oh. No, hello. What's this? Pocket secretary, you say? Security update. The Bull's been asking questions about our little basement club. Has someone broken the first rule? I hear him or anyone asking again, I will find the little snitch and cut off more than just a finger. In the meantime, I'm changing the basement access code to 0415. Memorize it and delete this missive. T. Hive Master, you say? At least he has one. I can't... That guy had no game. I'm sorry. Like... But hey, if it's any consolation, for the record, my flirtation is basically smash the wall in with a hammer, so, you know, I'm not exactly a smooth operator myself. At least in my opinion. I'm curious. Oh, dude's passed the fuck out. He doesn't care. Never mind. Beer. That's event. Oh, that's the exit vent. Still does it? Sometimes. Kind of. Ish. Oh yeah. This is just the exit vent. That's cute. It'd be hilarious if you go back around to the front and the guy's just like, but I thought I already let you in. And why do you smell like bathroom cleaners? Dude is sawing logs. Wait. What? Oh. I got confused for a second because I thought I was going back into the bar area and it was suddenly closed. I was like, hang on. Ooh. Bobby Bao. Harvester. Civilian. Hey, look, it's the DJ. Ah. Salaryman.
So I see this guy laying on the ground in the alley, all beat up and shit. Blood pouring out of his shoulder. The harvester must have yanked his sight out.
Damn. Yeah, cool.
Jesus. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be freaking terrifying. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. I know eventually I have to talk to Bobby Bao. But...
还是今晚的酒速度太高了。
我的确是从 VIP 房间拿来的，不过也许是被我的魅力醉倒了吧。
是吗？
可能吧。你现在喝一口，什么？不想让我把你灌醉，再占你的便宜？
我还没想好。
你真会挑逗我。
Okay, the first line there had game. The second line there is cops territory.
只要一碗。
Shit, it's gone. My pocket secretary.
对，那又怎样？不珍贵的东西。
No, man, you don't understand. Tong's email with a new basement security code, it was on it.
什么？你该把它杀掉的。
I know.
Wait.
Just keep an eye out for it, will ya?
Damn me for paying too close attention to this. At first I was going to say, yeah, you should say that directly to my face a little louder. And then I realized he was playing the whole clip. Crap. Hi, buddy. That's wine.
Yeah, sure. Everyone's swimming in profits right now and playing with their toy augmentations. Nobody's thinking.
Won't anybody please think of the children?
What kind of world are we leaving for them? China's environmental record is getting worse and worse every year.
Ain't just them, buddy.
We pretty much have the monopoly on human enhancement technology, but we sure take the cake on pollution.
Listen, I just want a party tonight. I don't really want...
We're the most powerful country in this world, and we don't take care of it. How does that make any sense? At least we have the Panchayas of this world to give me a shred of hope. And don't even get me started on human rights abuses.
I'll try not to.
Right? Like, dude, find something else to drink because apparently this one makes you political. Stop it. Time and place. A bar is not one of them. Especially not a nightclub like this. Try using a little less blood on that proper brain and use it on the other brain instead for once. Security 5. Manager. Oh, that's the manager. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Bobby Bao.
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Everybody wants to talk to Tong. Sorry, Bobby, I'll give you the time of day later. Expressive winking sound. Oh, hey, look, the manager's Tong. Who'd have thought?
Here.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
shit.
You could say that.
This is a conversation challenge.
I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you.
Ooh.
What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Ooh, look at that reaction.
What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backwards, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
You obviously got no idea how deep this goes, so get out of the way and let me see Tong. If Van Bruggen's not on your radar yet, then Tong is way behind. I can help him catch up, but only if we pool our information. Expecting to fall for that, Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big, and there's no way Tong's going to ignore that kind of development in this town.
You expect me to fall for that? Small-timers don't attract this much attention. They don't have bell tower soldiers staking out their apartments. Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big. And there's no way Tom's going to ignore that kind of development in his town.
You're smarter than you look.
Ooh.
Tong is keeping a close eye on things. Like you said, he's no fool.
I think I just won that bit.
Van Bruggen is more than just a hacker, you know. He trained in counterintelligence. He's got forged identities, secure bank accounts, and safe houses all over the world. He's already off this island, and I guarantee you'll never find him.
Something tells me you don't think very highly of me, do you? So here's what you need to do about it. The sooner you let me in, the sooner Tong can kick me out of here, gone from your life forever. Give me a break. I've been on this island long enough to know that Van Bruggen can't get off without Tong's help. He has been hiding in Lower Hengshaw somewhere, and Tong can tell me where. I got backup and support that nobody else knows about, plus some resources of my own. Your boss can gain from all this, but only if you let me see him.
Something tells me you don't think very highly of me, do you? So here's what you need to do about it. The sooner you let me in, the sooner Tong can kick me out of here.
Tong is an asshole, but he's
I'm gonna see
kind
him
of have
no
to
matter
be.
what, so get it over with.
You're right. I don't think much of you. But I don't need extra hassles either, so I'm going to come clean. Van Bruggen never trained in counterintelligence, and he's still on the island. But it's okay, because we put him somewhere safe. Happy?
Happy?
Speaking of safety, you still haven't told me who you are or who you work for. You tell me you want Van Bruggen, but when I ask why, you deflected the question. That's a lot of reason not to trust you.
So, how do you deal with members of the Triads? You're not getting rid of me that easily. I'm tired of getting the runaround. This is the last time I'm asking, where's Tong? You'll say anything to get rid of me, won't you? There's no way Tong can hold on to Van Bruggen for long. He'll be dead within a week, and Tong with him, unless somebody, namely me, takes the heat off of you, and soon. All I need from Van Bruggen is information. The same information his enemies are trying to keep from getting out. So if Tong lets me see him now, in the long run, it'll make Tong's life easier.
All I need from Van Bruggen is information. The same information his enemies are trying to keep from getting
I'm probably going to lose this.
There's no point in them going after him anymore once he tells me what he knows. So if Tong lets me see him now, in the long run, it'll make his life easier.
You want to bring the Dragon Queen down on your head instead of the Dutchman's? I should sell tickets for that. All right. You can see Tong in his office downstairs. I'll radio the bees to let you through.
Wait, did I win that? Holy shit! I won that! God damn! That actually worked! Whew! I'd be willing to bet that the first one is what really got me in with him. I'd be willing to bet that's the one that did it, if I'm honest. Because I think that one was, like, the one where he was really liking what he was hearing. The second one, I think I actually did a little shittily, because he got a bit angry. Hi. Can I go that way? Or are you going to get angry with me? Huh. Okay. That's the exit to the sewers. Ooh. I actually like the Tongs in Deus Ex. They may be assholes, but they're decent assholes, at least. Where does this go? You know me. I see vent, I use vent. Ooh, hello. Also, oh no. Is that a dude they, shook down for protection money? Nuke fire software. Oh dear. Oh, that's a dead body. Rate of fire upgrade? Sure. Ah. I found a corpse. please listen. I'm begging you, Dongmei, don't do this. I know you think you can sweet-talk your way out of anything, and most of the time you can, but these guys aren't just anyone. I'm the one who got us into this mess. I'll find a way to get us out. Please. Well, about that. He's dead. Sorry. All right. There's another one of these. May as well figure out where this one goes. Oh, look who it is. Also, how do you get down here so fast? Holy shit. Dude's a magician. Are you a wizard? Ooh, hello. That's a lot of credits. Anything else I can pick up while I'm in here? Dude looks like he's ex-police even. The Use of Neuromuscular Facilitation Systems by Hugh Darrow. Excerpt from a paper in NeoNature, October 2019. The concept of neuromuscular facilitator module is essentially one of an enhanced system that allows a human being to exceed normal reflex delay to literally move at the speed of thought. Pressure signals are transmitted through biosynthetic circuits from a web of augmentation elements to enhance dexterity, muscle control, balance, and other related abilities. A core unit, a central governor, if you will, works in concert with a series of distributed submodules implanted at key nerve junctions in the user's limbs and elsewhere among the implantee's vestibular structure. These, in turn, coordinate wirelessly with a strata of bioplastic discs located along the lines of the spine. As the neuromuscular facilitator module beds into the implantee's neural pattern and becomes a functioning part of the user's body, experience will allow them to increase electrical neuron stimuli beyond initial states, and thus raise the levels of corporeal control, sensory function, and agility to even greater heights. In short, the longer they have it, the better they'll get with it. Cool. So that's a water heater. A lot of interesting stuff in this room. Alright. Let's get this shit show on the road.
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
Your Tong.
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301 places a rat hole.
Oh.
Useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Meet Van Bruggen and Alice Garden pods. Oh. Why do I get the feeling that shit is fanward inclined?
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No. Don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Well, I think I've done everything I need to in the hive. So, oh, that's very tempting.
Hey, leaving already, tough guy? Because you might want to go over to the bar and order yourself a drink before you do. Maybe Bobby will have something for you.
Bobby?
Gotcha.
The bartender. The real bartender, that is.
Thanks.
Thanks. I just might check that out.
You do that.
Thank you, actually.
You got a favorite poison?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire?
Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But all right, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her client's needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
That's not very smart.
Yeah, that's a stupid
Assuming
idea.
you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does. And that's where you come in. Bao Tower set up a surveillance network around town. A series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy augs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a blast. Electronic devices security level of 1 will not be hackable until you upgrade your capture software. Couple steps ahead of you, pal. Well, it looks like it's back to the Yuzhou district for me. Coming soon. Naishia Akim World Tour 3. Get your tickets now. Back to Yuzhou it is. I probably shouldn't be helping members of the Triad shake people down for money.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
I'm on it, I guess. Ooh. Wow, this is actually kind of shitty. Oofda.
Access granted.
Comm relay inactive.
1 down, 2 to go, my friend.
Next customer. Is that it right there? Really? Okay. These are all going to be this annoying, aren't they? It's kind of looking like it. Oh. Excuse me? Okay then. I am perfectly fine with not having to use any resources for that. And inactive.
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
It's all the way over there? Shit. Spring. Wait. No, I need to go this way. In theory. Yeah. I think this is going to lead me right to it, actually. This is probably going to be the hardest one, isn't it? Let's see. So we've got 2 level 2s and a 2 spam. That leads to 2 cap nodes. So I start making my way down to that. Yeah, I thought so. Oh god.
Access denied.
Yeah, that one's dangerous. Okay. I have a praxis point. Hacking stealth. I'm gonna get the hacking stealth upgrade. Yeah, I want to get the data node too, basically. I'm being greedy and I know it. %30 chance of capture detection.
Access granted.
Ooh.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon.
You say luck, I say skill.
I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district.
Really?
I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
It wasn't skill. Wow, ye of little faith. What's that? I think it's some kind of food. Meet with Jaya. In Jaya's building. Alright, Jaya. 0.77 seconds left of all things, too. That's, that was fun. Interesting. Whoop. In I go. Meow. Okay. The other place was her place? Huh. Hi.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
It's nothing personal. Well, it's not an ideal situation. Collecting that money with or without... Yikes.
It's nothing personal, lady. I'm just here for the money. give it over and I go.
Sure, it's nothing personal to you, but it is my money you're stealing.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
Yeah?
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
So ultimately not intelligent enough to not do it.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
So you cheated too?
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen. But I'll try.
Convince Bobby Bao to leave Jaya alone. Do I think that's gonna work? I feel like it's faster for me to go this way to get out of the Yuzhou district. Which is funny to think about. I wonder if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if I will. We'll see how it goes, I suppose.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guilo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
Wow.
I don't carry that kind of cash around.
Then quit wasting my time.
Youch. 5,000 credits? In this economy? Sorry, Jaya, I certainly tried. I at least figured out what it would take. Wonder if she could save that up. So I came from... No, I didn't. I didn't come from here. I came from somewhere else. Hi, sorry about that. I can't do anything in there. Already robbed that. I mean, found things conveniently in that place. So at least gets me back to Yuzhao. I can get to her apartment. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Insha Court Gardens. Now I just need to find a way back up onto the roof. Much like this. This should work, right? Why, yes, it does. Wait a minute. Why are they saying that there's more I can do? Jaya obtain the money owed, convince Bobby Bao to leave Jaya alone. Jaya's not willing to budge. I could always try to cut a deal with Bao, see what it'll take to leave Jaya alone for good. Yeah, I just did that. They said 5,000 credits or walk. So... yeah, it's not optimal. Man, all this because I wanted 2 extra practice points. Oh, hello. Curiosity.
I told you already. I won't pay. What do you want?
Wow, they won't even let me update her on that?
It's a nice sob story, lady, but it doesn't change a thing. In the end, I can't leave here without that money.
Then you'll have to take it, because I am not going to give it to you.
Huh. Really? I don't like this. Maybe I can just leave it alone. I mean, I do have a stun gun. I was pretty sure it was gonna work. Oh. Gonna leave her with the memory chip. I'm not that much of an asshole, just mostly an asshole. In the meantime, though... I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to move a smaller box somewhere nearby, because... Oh, I never looked in here. Stop worm. It worked. I got 400 credits. Double what I needed. Painkillers. I'll take those. Aha. Ooh, a pistol. Trying to see if I can make it to that other vent. Because I see that up there and I want to get into it, but... Oh, never mind. That works, but now I can't get up into this. This is probably where that other vent exits out to. So now there's two S2s. Out with it. The moment you start talking like that, I completely disbelieve you. Got the money, Jai's to Tong, time to bring it back to Bao at the Hive. Yeah, okay. I'd be willing to bet the payment is going to be, well, keep whatever you found left over. I doubt it's going to be anything substantive. Though I could be wrong. Maybe they'll pay me handsomely. Something tells me to sincerely doubt that, though.
You got a favorite poison?
About the job.
About that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
Here's the money Jaya owed you. Now honor your part of the deal.
Ah, she finally understood reason. I'm glad I trusted you with this,
About that.
She gave you much trouble?
Nothing a little barehanded convincing couldn't handle.
You are a cold man.
Oh no.
I'm starting to like you. Here, take this practice gear.
Excuse me?
It's top notch, so have fun.
Well, that's the value of 5,000. That just fucking happened.
You got a favorite poison?
Anything else for me? No? Okay.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. Not like I'm busy.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of this gin joint. Literally. Onwards to the next misadventure. Right, I'm going to Alice Pod. Oh, God. Oh, this is not going to be great. I just realized I upgraded my hacking abilities. Maybe I can hack that door finally. Boing! Open the door, get on the floor. Holy crap, it's a dinosaur. Please, men. Oh boy. Well, in I go. Let's see how this goes, shall we? As I recall, there was a spot that I could not hack properly before. Oh dear. So much so that I'm fairly certain I've permanently broken this dude.
还不错。
Reading rating 3. Wait a minute. Why don't I just... Was I overthinking this? Shit, I think I was overthinking this. Come on.
Access granted.
Wow. I was overthinking that hack the entire time. Just hack the friggin' security terminal. Woo. My Diary by Cho Jian. Day in, day out, solving problems for a bunch of whiny losers. Fix my sink, unblock my toilet. Tell you dumbasses what. Don't flush dope baggies and bottle caps down the john or it won't overflow. Did I graduate a degree? I did a graduate degree in engineering for this? Just gotta get out of this place. This shitty hotel is really getting me down. All I gotta do is save enough money to get out of here, and I'll never have to see this place again. 2 more years, that's it, and then I'm gone. It'll be goodbye, Lower Hungsha. Hello, sunshine of fresh air. I had to fix Deng's front door again. Makes the 3rd time in 2 weeks. He comes home. He keeps coming home drunk, unable to find his keys, and then kicks in the door. This place is driving me nuts. I cannot wait to get out. Oh, shit. I fucked up. I was not thinking about where I was when I turned that corner. I did nothing. Okay. Now... Dragon heads, the triads of the 21st century. A traditional form. The original eightfold rank structure among the triads became more streamlined in the modern era, with such traditions as the 36 great oaths of fealty falling out of favor to be replaced by less ornate, more immediate pledges to loyalty. The contemporary four-tier system reflects the flexibility of the triad criminal enterprise, with a mixture of numeral designators and/or traditional honorifics assigned to given roles. At the very lowest level are the probationary members, often drawn from youth gangs. These so-called Blue Lanterns become a rank and file of 49 after an initiation ceremony. Above them are key administrators and enforcers, the White Paper Fan, 415, the Red Pole, 426, and the Straw Sandal, 432. At command level comes the Vanguard, Deputy Mountain Master, and Incense Master, each 438. And finally, the Mountain Master, also known as the Dragon Head, 489. A.S. Garden. That looks tricky. Although, again, seems like the sort of thing that I have recourse for. Also, we gotta give it a try. Security 2, which has spam attack on tap. That's cute. Alright. Then, first, we'll try for this, because if I screw it up, I have basically nowhere to run. Well, if I go this route, 50% chance of getting caught. Jesus. Really? Really? Twice in a row? You're just gonna give me that? Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Access granted.
Okay. I've gotten deliriously better at hacking, apparently. But that, oh my god, hello. With that boost to my stealth, it just seems to have immediately gotten better. And now to try my hand at this one, which seems, on the face of it, pretty simplistic. Done.
Access granted.
Mr. Cho, this is the third time that I've noticed trash piling up in the corridor outside Pod 222. Mr. Shu's lack of courtesy towards the other guests in this hotel is horrendous, and only likely to get worse if management, namely you, doesn't do something about it. Do you want your establishment to get a reputation as being a rat hole? If you do not rectify the situation soon, I will be forced to take my complaint to the authorities, and I'm quite sure that several of your clients and business partners will not appreciate seeing armed soldiers patrolling in here. Sincerely, Louis Chong Chong, Pod 232. Cho, make sure 301 gets whatever the fuck he wants. Boys, girls, internet access, Sodan noodles, or the fucking moon. Our LP brothers have got big plans for him in HK, which means we need to keep him happy until we slip him onto their ship. After that, he's their problem. T. Lease extension. Mr. Cho, I don't know what's going on with that construction permit, but it looks like I'll be forced to extend my stay here by yet another 3 months. I simply don't understand what's happening at Shuigo Plaza. When I put my down payment in, they promised me the new condos would be ready by spring. Can't somebody cut through all this bureaucracy and jumpstart the building efforts? At least I have you to thank for your understanding and patience. The last thing I need to worry about right now is being thrown out on the streets. Sincerely, Wu and Lai. Attention to the President or CEO. Dear Sir, confidential business proposal. Having consulted with my colleagues and based on the information gathered from the Nigerian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer the sum of 470,500,000 credits into your accounts. The above sum resulted from an over-invoiced contract, executed, commissioned, and paid for about 5 years ago by a foreign contractor. This action was, however, intentional, and since then the fund has been in a suspense account at the Central Bank of Nigeria Apex Bank. We are now ready to transfer the fund overseas, and that is where you come in. It is important to inform you that as civil servants, we are forbidden to operate a foreign account. That is why we require your assistance. The total sum will be shared as followed: 70% for us, 25% for you, and 5% for local and international expenses incident to the transfer. The transfer is risk-free on both sides. I am an accountant with the Nigerian National Transhumanism Corporation. If you find this proposal acceptable, we shall require the following documents: A, your banker's name, telephone account, and fax numbers. B, your private telephone and fax numbers for confidentiality and easy communication. And C, your letter-headed paper stamped and signed. Alternatively, we'll furnish you with the text of what to type into your letter-headed paper, along with a breakdown explaining comprehensively what we require of you. This business will take us 30 working days to accomplish. Please reply urgently. Sad thing is, people will fall for that crap. Literally the Nigerian prince scam. Hi. Oh boy.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik?
Malik?
I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
You can tell something's bothering you.
Of course, but I can tell something's bothering you. And I'm concerned. What's going on?
I just had to look into something. For a friend. She deserved better.
I'm listening.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a
but I need
pilot,
to
not
know
a
the
cop.
truth.
Sorry, had to get that out of my system.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at LIM for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would LIM have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years.
That's true.
Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays LIM does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
Special
what
cases?
Made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him.
I can imagine.
But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Oh-ho. Okay.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poisoned, right from the start.
That
Born into
boy's
money and influence,
poison.
but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud.
Oh.
The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai.
Gotcha.
She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
This autopsy report, once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Improvise. Oh dear.
Okay,
I mean...
What do you need me to do?
Yeah.
My lead, he works for LIM. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
So much for there being no other side missions in Hengsha, by the way. They were just hiding them on me.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the front.
Swear, the more I hear that guy talk, the more I think he's just a pretentious dick. This... Ooh, pocket secretary. I'll take that. Rooftop pitfalls claim another. Evelyn Carmichael, a young woman in her early 20s, became one of the latest victims claimed by the deadly Yuzhou rooftops that have authorities clambering for stricter safety regulations and zoning permits. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn had been out celebrating with her boyfriend before the incident occurred. A witness, whose identity was not released, claims she slipped and fell while descending one of the many staircases that connected Yuzhou and Qui-Gon rooftops, with Pandang Street below. Police believe alcohol and drugs may have influenced the fatal accident, but officials claim the tragedy could have been avoided entirely if laws were different. With elections just around the corner, Evelyn's death will no doubt spark a host of new debates and controversy concerning citywide safety regulations. Rooftop-related injuries and deaths have steadily risen in the last 5 years and make up over 60% of all recorded accidental fatalities each year. Police report. Fly Girl, the Limb contact has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window of opportunity is, or how long it will remain open to us, but it's the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully we can trust him. He holds the biggest piece of this puzzle. I'm sorry I can't be any more help on this. As much as it pains me to see Lee walk, my hands are tied. If my supervisor found out I was even talking about this, he'd have my badge. I've attached a copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. The original transcript has been practically gutted by IID, but as you will no doubt see, the autopsy report should help fill in the blanks. P.S. You owe me a pocket secretary. Case: 23-year-old Caucasian female dead on arrival from probable fall downstairs. Only witness's boyfriend who was found at scene. Victim Evelyn Carmichael. Injury sustained severe head trauma, cranial lacerations, Internal bleeding and swelling likely cause of death. Suspects Li Hong. Details on citation needed at approximately 23:49. Personnel from the LHPF responded to a distress call from suspect number 209, Li Hong. Transcript recording 209E11. Upon arrival at the screen, the responding officer witnessed victim Evelyn Carmichael on the ground near citation needed. See transcript OC report 209E12. Victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced the victim deceased at approximately 0:02 hours. Victim was transported to COC report 209E12 for further evaluation and possible treatment. Suspect, wearing a shirt covered in what appeared to be victim's blood, was questioned by responding officer Sergeant Maji. Suspect was visibly distressed, claiming victim had been drinking prior to the incident and had fallen. Suspect was tested, confirming suspicion of intoxication. Suspect was then detained and transported to OC report 209E12 for further questioning after EMT unit cleared him for release. Suspect later claimed incident occurred moments before call to LHPF emergency, roughly between 23:40 and 23:45 hours. Further screening and urinalysis revealed narcotic element, EXT9, in suspect's system. Suspect remained in custody until OC report 209E12 before being released. Forensic evidence at the scene turned up inconclusive data to support suspect's claim. Blood spatter analysis concluded that while blood cast-off patterns matched those of a fall, there was no evidence of a low to medium velocity impact spatter to match the victim's wound and the probable cause of death: blunt force head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Further investigations into the case are suspended until post-mortem evaluation and autopsy is concluded. Pending further evidence, Lieutenant Yan, edit 240927. Suspect is clear of prosecution, formal charges, or otherwise by order of attorney. There was no evidence of low to medium velocity impact spatter to match victim's wound and probable cause: blunt force head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. In short, she was hit in the head so hard that her brain swelled.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Daryl, log on to
Which, fair play, could happen on a fall. However, there's a lot of other elements that occur in a fall that you can't exactly mimic with battery. So, yeah, the autopsy report would definitely be the thing to scrutinize the most there. You would definitely need to see that autopsy report to see if there was further evidence that corroborated a fall being the cause of the intracranial hemorrhage. So basically it shakes out like this. If a person falls and hits their head, their body is still going to experience the injuries of high velocity impact. So there would be more pronounced damage to likely either the ribs or spine, depending on if they fell front or back. And there would likely be pressure injuries elsewhere on the body from the impact. And that's just what I know from rudimentary medical stuff.
非常可悲，但是要在横沙往上爬，就需要加强装备。
See.
您是来横沙做手术的，非常可悲，但是要在横沙往上爬，就需要加强
Hey, look,
装备。
it's Anonymous X.
Jesse, I'm busy. Go bother someone else.
Oh.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front, go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Closing the door in my face, how dare you?
It doesn't happen often,
Over here! Come on now!
Aye.
I'm pleased to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent?
Oh.
Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid.
Yeah, tell me
Pains
about
me
it.
to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the traps of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so atypical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
What were you just saying about corruption?
A piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want or trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you want to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Get up to a learning experience and move on.
You should go. You will regret this someday. You just mark my words.
See you later, X.
For a second I thought he was taking out a gun, and I was like, hang on, am I gonna have to shank a bitch? Nah, he was just pulling out a pad. He's gonna blog about it. He's gonna blog angrily about it. What are you ducking for? What's everybody ducking for? Police are gone. Anyway. Mental note. After extraction, remove all traces. All that's necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. X. After extraction, remove all traces. Right. Autopsy. Path MD. Louis. Carmichael Evelyn. 23 years old, female. Time of death 22:15. Okay. Final diagnosis: craniocerebral injuries, scalp contusion, linear pattern of lacerations on right side of skull, linear pattern of laceration of right cerebral hemisphere, subarachnoid and subdural hemorrhage, small contusions, tips of temporal lobes, abrasion of left cheek, abrasion contusion, posterior left shoulder, abrasions of right lower back and posterior right lower leg. So we're talking scalp contusion, linear pattern of lacerations on right side of skull, linear pattern of laceration right cerebral hemisphere, subarachnoid and subdural hemorrhage. So that's bleeding in the brain and bleeding under the skin. Small contusions, tips of temporal lobes. Temporal. Is temporal the back of the brain? Abrasion of left cheek. Abrasion, contusion, posterior left shoulder. Abrasions of right lower back and posterior right lower leg. Blood ethanol, none detected. No drugs detected. So there's an immediate contradiction to the report. She was not drunk and had no drugs in her system. That's a big thing. Cause of death on this 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Quantitative blood tests revealed a high level of HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, in the subject's bloodstream, a hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Oh. She was pregnant. Further examination confirmed the presence of first trimester fetal development. Yeah, no. She didn't fall. He beat her so hard that she suffered whiplash injuries.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Really? We're doing this? Okay, we're doing this. Probably the last thing we're doing for the evening, but we're doing this. I'm trying to remember, though. Temporal lobe. So there's... Oh, no, this is occipital. Frontal. Temporal is either side. She had damage to both sides of her brain?
Exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
That would seem to suggest a side-to-side motion. Side-to-side motion. Was he strangling her? They didn't mention ligature marks, though. They didn't mention ligature, so I would imagine that it wasn't strangulation, but there's a reason why I can't be a doctor. See, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor, and it definitely translated into a lot of the stuff that I wound up picking up and learning. Even, like, my father... Fair. My father trained to be an emergency medical technician, and my mother was a first responder, or at least trained to be a first responder for a while, so we had a medical dictionary in the house, and I read it. Like, not cover to cover, but I looked through it, and I learned a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, medical stuff intrigues me. It tends to catch my attention pretty easily. The human body is a surprisingly strong and frail thing at the same time. Also very amazing just how well a series of very strangely interconnected things comes together to make a functioning human being. So a lot of the body's systems are very strangely put together. As my doctor friend says, the human body is full of pugs. They have no reason to properly function, and yet there they are. Huh. How do I want to do this? Oh, no, you don't. I'm nuking
Access
you.
granted.
Took 2 stop warners to get in here. It better be friggin' worth it. Oh boy. I can't access that, but I can access
Malik,
this.
I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Suspicious. Oh, look, a baseball. Oh.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Wait. Hold on. Bingo.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's POD.
Wow.
Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Oh. Master Playa 69. Yeah. Not even in your dreams, pal. Ooh, this is a bit spicy. This boy knows how to hide his shit.
Access granted.
Fairly certain I just ate through his entire system. Hi, Lee. Your father wanted me to forward this to you. It's the quarterly report concerning your family's recent investments in LIM. P.S. I'm still waiting on the financial statements from Bell Tower Associates. They're surprisingly tight-lipped when it comes to business. But then again, I'm not surprised. They are privately owned, after all. Still, considering your father's executive holdings, you'd think they'd be more forthcoming. P.P.S. We still have for Friday? XOXO, Donna. Liberty in mind and body. Random walk. Okay. The company reported stronger than anticipated Q4 27 financial performance, yet beating expectations for the 4th quarter in a row. Yet, we anticipate shares will trend lower over the next several weeks and would recommend opportunistic investors to wait for shares to dip into the C145 to C149 per share range before we start buying aggressively. Valuation, our target multiple for the company's shares is 25 times our fiscal 29 EPS estimate. Cash income just kind of back 1 year by 12%, or assumption of the market's cost of equity, and roughly 12 credits per share in cash. We arrive at a new fiscal 28 price target of 165. Maintain our buy rating for the company's shares. My son, your behavior as of late has been disgraceful. Up until now, I've done everything in my power to support and protect you, but my patience is running thin. If you do not change your embarrassing lifestyle, I will have no choice but to remove you from both the company and family, meaning no more financial support or immunity. You dishonor us all with your whoremongering. Regards, Father. P.S. Your mother is well, but she is disappointed. I suggest you apologize to her. Send flowers.
Malik, looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
One last sweep, you say? Hello.
Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Well, that's a thing. Yeah, now I'm starting to realize, okay. Lacerations would have been from broken glass. That tracks. It's terrible, but it tracks. Ooh. There's just the one, it seems like. Oh, please. This is almost deplorably easy.
Access granted.
Done. Hello, that's a tranq rifle. Sure, I'll take an extra tranq rifle. It's really just gonna give me the dart, but you know. Huh. Now I'm finding a whole bunch of things that I can hack and open. Not a whole bunch. Actually, I did find a few. Over by Alice. Over by the Alice Palace. Nothing to hack there. Now I know where I am. Okay. Over to the club once again. Wonder how Tong's gonna take to this one. What?
Malik, I'm in the Hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
Thanks for the hydrate, Kurgan. Find Lee in the Hive.
They say the Hive serves as best drinks in Lower City.
Not him. He's out like a
滚
light.
开，别来烦老子！没看我正马子的吗？
男人的就在楼下。
干嘛？别烦我了！
你不是当地人吧？
你看了多久，帅哥？
Oh, it's
What
you.
you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Li Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off. I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
Wow.
Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report itself was falsified. Why else would that be, if not to cover up a weak alibi?
Man, you gotta be kidding me. That's some weak-ass shit right there.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Bell Tower. Your family's sizable investments in Bell Tower assured they would turn a blind eye to any of your run-ins with the law, no matter how serious.
Fuck this shit, man! and fuck you!
I can help you, Lee. But only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know! Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee. Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates
What?
now.
Excuse me? Buscuse? Don't notice me. I'm not here. Hey, the manager's gone. How the hell ass? There's no way. Oh god. There's a data store. Okay. Okay. I want to go this way then. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Access denied.
Huh. Somehow that didn't set them off. That's impressive. What can I get you? I always wanted to do that at least once. Okay then. At least they are kind. Sort of. Alright. Let's figure this out. There is actually no way to hack that thing. Okay, so I have to be ready. I actually do have to attack this from both angles. Crap. Okay, fine. Stop.
Access granted.
Why?
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Oh, really? La-da-dee. La-da-da. What? What did I do? A lot of D. What about Waddle Dee? After bedtime. I'm just shoring this bit up and I'm gonna wrap up for the evening. Don't worry.
Jensen.
Malik.
First, take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second.
Oh boy.
I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Malik, what did you do? Face the
Are you
hive.
facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2.
Malik.
Just watch.
Oh no.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me,
You'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Oh no! Holy shit! That is amazing! And yeah, remind me to never piss off Malik. Holy shit. That's a hell of a way to go. Woof. That is some awful luck. We'll just put it that way. Woo! That poor idiot. Some of these are hackable, but there are police officers right there. Just I thought some of these were hackable. Yeah. They're hack points. I might actually be able to get away with this. Hang on. I know I said I was going to shore up, but hacking is a thing. So that, and in. This should be relatively... Never mind. Uh-oh.
Access granted.
That was close. Hacksaw. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Crossbow. Another hacking game. Okay. And hack. Data store. That way. Oh, God. Oh, it's a one-way, so I can't hack the security bit either. Well, alternatively, I might just not get caught. Yep.
Access
Fully
granted.
free and clear. Gray hat. I'll take the credits. And... oh boy. Data store there, data store there. Better chance of not getting caught on the 2. Transfer. Shid. That's a -2. Good. Come on.
Access granted.
Cute. Ooh. Ah, Typhoon ammo. That's something I'm basically never going to use. Because the Typhoon in this game is limited to being purely... the Typhoon in this game is relegated to being purely lethal. Which is unfortunate, because I would very much like a non-lethal. I think people noticed me whip out that gun, unfortunately. The clearance is a 3. Ugh. 1s and 1s. 4. But I have to go that way to get to it. And then there's that. Fun. Okay. Go for the spam attack. Start that running. Get the clearance. Down. Clearance gets me that faster, as well as this. And capture.
Access granted.
Ta-da. Doing some spring cleaning, don't mind me. Nuke virus, credits, bullets. What's more with feeling from the horn section? So, oh god. Woof. This is an ugly path. Except... Fuck it, I've got 7 nuke viruses, might as well use that. Can nuke the 4 to get a vantage point, get that spam attack, grab that. Yeah. 11 seconds, are you kidding me? Spam.
Access granted.
Ta-da! Okay, there's that. Combat rifle, weapon cabinet with a combat rifle with more ammo. Okay. Safe. What's the hack level on this? 2. Okay. Well, that's straightforward. Data element, data element. Grab that. Spam attack, capture. Data. 12 seconds.
Access granted.
Easy. Shotgun. Revolver ammo. Close that. And... unless there's more that I don't know of, that's that for this. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop into Alice Gardens. Because at this point, I believe I have effectively done what I can with what I've got. Got a couple of praxis points I should probably look into spending before the end of the evening. Yeah, actually, that sounds like a good idea. Let's take a look at the praxis. I said I had a couple of praxis points. I didn't realize I had 4. Oofda. Huh. Yeah. Oh, God, what should I do? You know, it might be kind of silly. Multi-takedown. And leg upgrade. Spring. Boing. Boing. Oh wow. I got some clearance on this now. Hello friends. Just to make my way back here. Let's see what happens. Wow. That's a hell of a vertical leap. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take that moment to save the game as we stand. Going to quit out of the game because sometimes this game likes to get a little finicky with my monitor. Please give me my monitor back. That's all I ask. Once you finally decide to quit. Thank you. There we go. Alright, and now I can bring myself back over here. So, thank you everybody for joining me on this adventure for this evening. If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I'm hoping to grow the community, and I certainly hope that it's been entertaining to watch me flail at video games and make progress in the process. I am on Twitter. I save my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping, and I have a Discord server. The links to all 3 of those are in my bio under the stream, as well as the 3 wonderful commands that my mod Kurgan has used over here. And finally, To those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch my VODs, I appreciate you. And I hope that I see you here live someday, should the opportunity ever arise. Now, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Let's get that list up and running. See who is still going this evening. Sakatoriyama's doing Stardew. Oppenheimer is playing a game called Legend of Keepers. Earning my evil characters tag with chat's help. Sash is playing Elden Ring. That's admittedly tempting. Tremor's playing Obsidio, which is an interesting Phasmophobia styled game, apparently, with like even more in-depth ghost hunter-y tools. So that's something that's at least piqued my interest. Oh wow. Somebody is playing The Thousand Year Door casually. Fun. Quent is apparently attempting to speedrun Mario 64. That could be fun to see. What else have we got going? Sage is playing Majora's Mask. Huh. You know, I think I might actually pass off to official DJ Sage. I have a soft spot for Legend of Zelda, I admit, and, you know, it's Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is a pretty damn good game, so let's go ahead and head out that way. Now, to figure out what we're gonna do for the raid message. Here's our raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to paste it up or copy it up and paste it down when we make our way over to official DJ Sage, who, as I stated before, is playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Well, I have the raid up and running. I see the portal starting up. They're opening the doors to the arena as we speak. So I'll say once again, be you denizen, be you visitor, be you hunter, thank you for joining me this evening. Now, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. Try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.